So this week I have started my Back to Basics program with a great group of ladies. It's a 2-week group, and the whole premise that I've been helping them with is we have to work hard to establish healthy habits. We may think that we want this perfect diet plan that's going to tell us exactly how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, but in all honesty, even if I gave you the most perfect diet plan in the entire world, if you don't have healthy habits to support you each day, that meal plan just goes out the window by the end of day one. So with the ladies I've been working with in this group, we've been talking about having a positive relationship with food and fitness and working on having a healthy, positive mindset. All those different components will help you have a really good baseline of habits that are going to support the lifestyle that you want. If you want to lose weight, you have to know how to navigate through times that are difficult, how to deal with stress, how to deal with days that you feel a little bit off. All those little pieces of real life can interfere with our results. But when we have good habits in place, when we're exercising regularly, when we know how to create a healthy meal off a buffet or even at a fast food restaurant, those are strengths that will help us have a lifestyle that's healthy, not a quick fix. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. If we're just meeting, my name is Mary Beth, and I'm a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, and I love helping ladies online and in person become stronger, healthier, and truly create a healthy lifestyle that allows them to enjoy life more and their families, and just in general enjoy life more. Who doesn't want to do that? So today I just want to talk to you about one bad habit that, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I still have a problem with this, but it's something that I'm working on. But I know that a lot of us kind of have a complicated relationship with food. It all comes from probably growing up, being rewarded for food, or maybe falling into the habit of I'm stressed, I want to eat, or maybe I'm stressed and I'm not eating. So your relationship with food is probably formed from a really young age, but you can kind of break those bonds of bad habits and create better habits when you identify what the problem is. So today I was reminded of how powerful and how negative emotional eating is. I got a phone call that kind of stressed me out, and the first thing I thought of, just being completely honest, because I am not perfect, even though I feel like I have helped a lot of people and I'm continuing to be successful in my journey, but I'm not perfect. So I got this phone call that kind of stressed me out. The first thought I had was to grab a cupcake. Now my son graduated recently and we had a party for him, and I ordered way too many cupcakes, and they're in the house and they're really good, just to be honest with you. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna get a cupcake. I'm just gonna deal with this stress with some food. And as soon as I realized this was probably a bad choice for me, because I've had those cupcakes this week, it's not like I'm totally depriving myself, I thought this is a great reminder to share with others about overcoming complicated relationships with food. So maybe if you can identify with this video, which I'm sure most everybody can, feel free to comment, to like, and share it with your friends if you think it would be helpful, because I really want to see people overcome negative, bad habits with food and fitness, and just be positive in their journey. So a complicated relationship with food, when I think of that, it's like intense cravings for food, kind of like that cupcake, overeating, sitting down and just eating, and then when you're finished, you're like, why did I eat so much? I wasn't even that hungry. Or maybe emotional eating, same thing of I'm stressed, I'm gonna go get something, some ice cream or whatever. Or maybe you just feel out of control with food. So if we can identify when we have an episode of emotional eating or feeling out of control, when you come through that and you identify that this was an issue, if you can take a step back and take some mental notes or even physically journal some thoughts, this will be so helpful in doing better the next time. So just think about Where were you? Were you at home? Were you at a social event? Location matters. What were you doing? Did you come through a stressful day of work? Did you have a fight with a loved one? What were you thinking? And not like, what were you thinking? You know, what were you thinking about when this happened? And what were you feeling? Were you feeling sad, overwhelmed, stressed? Really hone in, what were you feeling? And then, were you with anybody else? Some family, maybe you felt pressured socially to eat a lot, or maybe someone stresses you out or makes you angry, or whatever. Who were you with? And then after you think about those things and possibly even wrote them down in a journal, take a step back and just see if you see any trends of, okay, I was at this event and I felt this way and this is why this happened. By identifying these different areas, once you come through a complicated time with food, of overeating or emotional eating, whatever it may be, an intense craving, taking a few minutes to reflect on that and just identifying what may be connected there will help you come up with a solution. So looking at everything, what could you do when you see that pattern to come through it next time, to avoid overeating or avoid emotional eating or avoid the feeling of being out of control with food? What are some possible solutions? So if you had a stressful phone call, maybe taking a walk, or calling a friend that maybe you could just kind of have a laugh with and just change your mood. Or if you had a really bad day at work, could you hit the gym? Could you take the dog for a walk? If you, whatever it is, what kind of stressful situation that maybe was a challenge for you, that you fell into old habits, think about what could you do to overcome that next time, and come up with a couple of different solutions so you will be ready, really get windy out here, to be successful the next time. So I hope this was helpful for you, because this is an area I feel like almost everybody struggles with in one way or the other. But we can make improvements when we acknowledge what's happening and we think of ways that we can move forward the next time. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you'd like to connect, feel free to share your email below. I do love helping people one-on-one with nutrition coaching, and really identifying where they are and where they want to go and helping them get there. So thank you so much. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.